Today, we could finish the season unbeaten. Though if we do, IFK Eskilstuna will be relegated automatically. And I'm in a very, very conflicted situation. So, what the hell do I do? Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I'm JLAB and this is Football Manager 2022, the master we build or save with Örgryte. And yeah, IFK Eskilstuna could be relegated today, and I am not a fan of it. They are 16th, and they're 2 points away from the relegation playoffs. They need to win, and if we avoid defeat, we go unbeaten. And it's a very conflicted situation for myself because I want to finish the season unbeaten, but I also don't want my former club to go down relegated. So, oh god, this is a nightmare. Still, how have we gotten ourselves in a situation where we actually are unbeaten with a game to go? Let's see, shall we? The first game we had was against Unbeaten FF, and we took the lead inside 26 minutes after JLAB scored. And I thought, okay, it's one of those games where everything's going to go away. We're going to destroy our opponents. But no, they actually equalised just before half-time with this effort, and Neungard scored. I thought, okay, that's a really good finish, but we should still win this, right? Then we went behind inside 2 minutes, or the first minute of the second half, after Superettan scored, and I thought, oh god, are we about to lose? Then it went down to 10 men, then we equalised, and when we equalise, you know it's going well. Andreasen with a really good finish, showing that he is a very dangerous player to play against. And then we scored in the 93rd minute of the game to win the match. So we did our part to help Eskilstuna with this situation. But Eskilstuna finds Josefsson, proving why he's so dangerous. And we get all 3 points. And again, that we probably shouldn't have done. So I say that. And we get all 3 points again that we really shouldn't have left so late in the day to win. So at least we won. That's all I care about. We then took an Elsburg, and we actually took the lead inside 34 minutes after JLAB plays it through to find Josefsson. Josefsson finds back in the net with a first time effort. Really good finish. Keep it rushed out. Didn't get there. And, well, we won 1-0. And again, it actually felt very tight. And we were honestly a bit lucky to have won, I feel. But we still beat Elsburg, and they're in the fight to avoid relegation. So, really, we did Eskilstuna a massive favour again. We then took on Gothenburg, and inside 40 minutes, we were 1-0 up after Sangri scored the opening goal, before we make it 2 inside 18 minutes. So we decided we're going to tear our opponents apart. Howby finds JLAB. JLAB scores that goal, 2-0. Good start, 18 minutes in. Then, 39 minutes in, we make it 3. Howby with a really good ball to find Josefsson. Josefsson has a shot, it's saved, but he scores the rebound anyway to ensure we are 3-0 up at half-time. Or was it half-time? No, we scored again because Sangri scored from another corner. Sigurdsson with the corner, Sang with the finish. 4-0 at half-time. Before 47 minutes in, we're 5-0 up. Howie finds Josefsson, and Howie does get an assist this time. Josefsson scores in his first attempt. Before we make it 6 inside 54 minutes, guess who completes his hat-trick? Howbell finds Josefsson, and Josefsson with a simple tap-in. 6-0, and that was the final score. Josefsson has got a hat-trick in the biggest derby that we could ever have, and how about that for a way to make an impression in your first season? Remember he couldn't score for the save of his life? That penalty that he scored early on in the season has been a lifesaver for him, it really has. We then took on Ulsters, and this is a team that have somehow managed to get themselves in a promotion fight, and we took the lead inside 30 minutes after Poulsen scores the opening goal after Gustafsson plays him in, before we double our lead in this 76th minute of the game after Jonsson finds the back of net with that header. We win 2-0, and we're looking good to once again look very strong. However, the last game we actually drew, and at one point looked like we might not even be able to go win ourselves despite everything. So we were good, but at the same time we weren't amazing, and they actually had 7 shots to our 10. So really, while we were the better team, we didn't do as well as we could have done, and we almost didn't win, which is a bit of a shock to me. And this is the last game we had. And after 29 games, we have one more game to go unbeaten. Eskilstuna need to win their 5th game of the year, just have a chance to avoid automatic relegation. Elsburg take on Wittenberg, who are trying to avoid relegation themselves, so that could be annoying for them. Norby take on Jean Copin's Stodwell, and Falkenbergs are taking on... Who am I looking for here? Sandvikens. So Sandvikens are not going to do any massive favours. Ulsters are second, Värnamo are third, and Sandvik and Sundsvall are in fourth. They all have a chance to go up automatically. Sandviken cannot, but they could be in the playoffs still if Gursberg manage to beat Värnamo, if Sandviken can win against Falkenbergs, if Ulster's Ulster take on Sundsvall, so they can't go up automatically, but they can get into the playoffs if Sundsvall lose to Ulster. So interesting situation up the top. Bentel the top goal scorer though, and Bjorkquist has got the most assists for us. Johnson's got the most played in the matches, and 16's got 17 clean sheets so far, so he's done well for himself. Still, let's take on our last game of the year. I am very conflicted. I don't want my former team to go down, but I also want to be unbeaten for the entire season. So you can understand why I'm a little conflicted with this. Hopefully, we will. I'm going to say I hope we can stay unbeaten, but we don't absolutely destroy our confidence next year. I think that Eskilstuna, because they give me their first chance as a manager, I have a lot of love for them. So it's one of those things. Josefsson will start this game despite having a 6.7 rating in the last two matches. Mostly because he's been so good, and I think he deserves to stay on the first team. So let's see how we do in this game, and let's try and win this game. I didn't do the lineup. This is awkward. Let's do the lineup once I get to this part. So here we are. Both teams look very similar. Honestly, if you look at the Eskilstuna team, it's practically the same team I had, except for the fact it's a 3-5-2 formation. We have starting today Molin, Gustafsson, Dlavik, Jonsson, Ronenberg, Sangri, Helby, Sigurdsson, Poulsen, Zedakovic, and Justisson. On the bench, we've got Marcela Peterluga, Walters, Carlson, Sturluson, Barov, Andreasson, and Bentel. So let's see how we do. Okay, so Zedakovic got the ball in, and Jonsson heads the ball over. We just need to draw to avoid. Okay, so all we need to do is avoid losing so we can finish the season unbeaten. And Josephson has just won a penalty. That is calamitous at best. What were they doing? They lose the ball and Aina gives away a penalty. It's practically both my teams fighting at the same time. It's really weird how much it's the same. But Zedakovic to take the penalty. He scores it. We're leading. I don't feel comfortable about this right now. I do not feel comfortable. We're going to be unbeaten, but oh god. I can see why they're bottom of the table, unfortunately, as much as I hate to say that. That was just calamity. It really was. What a shambles. Alright, so Casillas plays the ball forward. It's so weird to be able to say that I'm not their manager, but here we are. Molin finds Wannenborg. And now, playing the ball forward. What can he do? He's going to keep going, isn't he? He's going to play us in the middle. Or he's going to find Howby. Oh my days, how has that worked out? Didn't work out at all. But we get the ball back anyway. Gustafsson, ball forward to Poulsen. This feels like a team that I play. And they're so defensive, it's ridiculous. But here's Poulsen and Gustafsson. I know that they need to be defensive, but they need a win. And Poulsen and Josefsson have scored his 10th of the season, his 10th league goal. We're going to be finishing unbeaten. They're going to go down bottom of the table, and I feel so bad about this. I feel so bad. It's just so well worked, unfortunately. It's just, I hate the fact that my team, both my teams at this point, I hate that my former club is being dismantled like this, and I feel so sad about this. Okay. Andreasson, Aina, I'm trying to get the tears out my eyes. Bertson on the ball. And it's just not my team anymore. It is my team, but they're not playing as my team would. I thankfully got a save file. Well, I'm still the manager of Eskilstuna, so I might actually do that at some point. Do it on a stream or something. But Josefsson on the ball, and he should have scored again. We've been so good in this game. It's ridiculous. We're going to be unbeaten. I'm already going to say we're going to win this game. So that's one less thing to worry about. Ooh. And a chance for Nonsens over the bar. Sundsvall are winning, I just realised. Sundsvall winning, so they could be going second, but Poulsen's shot is blocked. And Ferner Bick, how deep he is as well, it's ridiculous. But here we are. Vum, Mam again. I mean, this feels like a team that I play. This style of play, but the ball forward isn't what I'd want. And Zedakovic, ball forward to Poulsen. And now Gustafsson. And, oh dear, Poulsen. Howby, Zedakovic, offside. He's off. I just saw the linesman put the flag up. Oh, man. It's so well worded. It's just unfortunate offside, but... Oh man, I generally don't feel comfortable right now about this. Sundsvall are going to be going up as second place at the moment. So, we're winning 2-0. In other news, second place is turning into a real fight, isn't it? Sundsvall are winning and will go second as things stand. And then you got Värnamo who are drawing. They need to get a goal to put themselves ahead and to give themselves the best chance possible. Even with a draw, even when we win, I think at this point, Eskilstuna will not be staying up because Elfsborg are not losing and Norby are winning. So really, Eskilstuna, even with a victory, will be going down right now. And that's sad to see, but what can you do? Now they got a free kick and Anderson on the ball. Elfsborg are actually losing now. So really, Eskilstuna could actually survive if they win. But they need to get 3 goals. And I don't think they've scored that many goals this year. We've only conceded 10 goals all year. So I don't see it happening right now. Here's Wallenberg and Zelakovic on the ball. Värnamo are actually losing as well, just adding sort of injury. The team that was in second place for most of the year are now about to lose out on automatic promotion altogether and the players altogether. And here's Harrowby in the meantime. Goes for a goal. Saved by Kakasios. And that's the first real save I think I've seen him make. Okay, they got a chance. Rahap. I can't believe the fact that Rahap's playing is kind of saying that's how bad the situation is when he's playing as a right wing back. Because I never would have played him. I would have sold him, honestly. But here's Johnson, Harrowby, Sigurdsson, Sedakovic. And he's lost out to Sedakovic. But here's Wallenberg. Now Carlson goes for a goal over the bar. So we got a throw. Gustafsson's going to take it. Here's Poulsen. Plays it. Oh, he doesn't do well. But Sigurdsson gets the ball back anyway. And Sigurdsson just scored. We get the ball back from in their own area and score. I mean, if that doesn't tell you all you need to know, that says, oh, they've gone 10 games without winning now as a result of this game. I knew it would be difficult for them this year, but I didn't realize I kind of fear. I didn't want to go down, but yeah. Simon, what are you doing? I feel annoyed watching that because of my former player. We win, but at what cost? I don't feel comfortable about this victory, honestly. I really don't. I mean, honestly, looking at the table now, even if they won, they wouldn't have survived. So I feel a little bit better, but oh my god. Elfsborg are down. Elfsborg are down. I do feel really bad for what I just did to my former club. I really do. But at the same time, they kind of did it to themselves, honestly. As much as I hate to say that, this hurts a little bit to do this to my former club, who I honestly have a lot of fondness for. I really do. And Eskilstuna suffered final day relegation. That sucks. That honestly sucks. You receive the warm welcome from supporters when you return to Novella, Eskilstuna. Do you share mutual affection for the club? I do. I had a great time at Eskilstuna and the club still has a special place in my heart. And yeah, we've completed the invincible season. We've completed the invincible season and I'm just so happy about it. I really am. It's just incredible to be able to say I've done the invincible season at long last. And we received 1.1 million for winning the league. So financially, we're now good. We're still insecure, but with the sponsorship as well, all of it expiring this year, I think we're going to get a lot of money from new sponsorships this year because our reputation has gone up by half a star as well. So hopefully the new stuff coming in, the new league campaign will be much better for it. So hopefully by this time at the beginning of the next season, it will be a lot better for the situation. I really hope we can be much better for it. And also our transfer revenue has gone up from 5% to 20%. So hopefully we can make money from that as well. I'm still sad about the situation with Eskilstuna. I really am. So, end the season reviews here. We have won the title, the second time the club's ever done it, and the new arrivals. It was a busy season of the transfer market, and it's safe to say there was some good business done in bringing in key new signings who contributed hugely to this season's successes. Bentel was the signing of the season for 14.5 grand, the only person we signed for money. It says how much he did, that he was that highly regarded. Peter Luger as well, we actually signed. I didn't actually expect to use him, but then international call-ups happened and injuries happened, and Peter Luger got 7 games in the end, surprisingly enough, so that's good for him. Bentel getting his 31 appearances, 2 from the bench, 21 goals, 3 assists was really good. Yorkris, who were keeping him for another year anyway on loan, did really well. 10 assists, 2 goals. Wallenberg is not going to be with us next year. He's going to Belgium after this season, after he signed a contract with the club, after they approached him. We tried to get him. He got 6 assists and 2 goals, and a 7.41 average rating was really good. Walters, despite only playing 4 times, got a 7.53 average rating, which is still incredible when you think about it. On a free transfer as well. Johnson, though, was our best signing in terms of actually being amazing. Played as centre-back, got 8 goals. It's 7.6 average rating. It's really good. Now, admittedly, the board aren't happy with the fact I let go of Borson, or Soter, or Landefeld, or Nordgren. There's quite a few people actually they were happy about it because I sold them for nothing or something like that. Admittedly, Nylander, I couldn't do anything about it. It was already gone before I turned up. So really, it's not my fault. Same with Bowman, I think. Yeah, the top 4 we definitely sold ourselves. And, I mean, sort of we got money. They felt they could have got bigger fees for him. But honestly, he's doing well in the Belgium League. So really, I can't complain so much. Loans out. We put a lot of players out on loan. Only one person really did well, and that's Oddy Johansson. But hey, it is what it is, and hopefully we will get more in the future with this. This actually works now. I can't believe it. This actually works. It's amazing. So anyway, season to remember. It was a superb season for Superettan, who exceeded expectations throughout the campaign and claimed a deserved title. Unbeaten, invincible. The first time I've ever done that in many, many years. I can't remember the last time I've done it. But yes, average home attendance of 3,581 people, only 19%. Bentel got 17 goals. And the fact we only dropped 8 points all year is ridiculous when you think about it, but there you go. And we did well. Spencer Kuppen, last year we were really good, got to the semi-final of that. We're in the group stage of it again this year, so hopefully we'll be good for this. And who knows, we might be incredible once again. Okay, why is that glitching over? I don't like that. Moments to remember, the biggest win, Gothenburg's. I mean, yeah. We destroyed our local rivals by 6-0. And the match to remember was the final victory against Prague, and Andreasson's free kick was the goal of the year. Should we look over that? So yes, Andreasson, free kick, goal of the year. I can't complain about that. That's a really good goal. Finances. Okay, so broadcast revenue, corporate hospitality, prize money, and match day conversion in retail have all gone up. Sponsorship, I'm expecting to go up. The club's reputation has increased over the last season. This will help us attract a higher caliber of player to the club, help our support base grow, and greatly improve our commercial revenue. I want more money. Can I get more money, please? Yes. Also, we got 40,000 in merchandise sales, with 4,000 being non-domestic, and 770 shirts were sold. Sidakovic, Bentel, Sigurdsson, Berthworth, and Poulsen were the top sellers. Bentel being the second highest after I signed for 14,500 is really good, actually. How lineup was this? No, it wasn't. I've been lied. This is broken again. I hate this. I really hate this. The fact that Lands was in this at one point is annoying, but okay. Also, that was their formation. No wonder they were buggered. Also, we might have won the Manager of the Month 6 times and could win it for the 8th time. Or the 7th time. We only missed out on 1 Manager of the Month in the entire year. That says it all, doesn't it? Johnson was the player this season, and Young player this season. Bentel was the sign of the season. Andreasson was had the goal of the season. Bentel got 21 goals. Gilchrist had 10 assists. Johnson got the most player of the matches with 8, a high traffic rating of 7.6, and actually completed the most passes per 90 with 89 passes. Bentel also scored the most ever goals in a league and overall season by a player with 21 and 17. 21 goals in the entire season and 17 in the league. Apparently, the hat-trick by Zidakovic was the most goals scored in the match by a player in both the league and just generally. That's concerning. We also got 10 assists from Bjorkquist within the most. 22 clean sheets from the 16 Molin. That's a record. I can't blame that for being a record. Johnson also getting the most player of the match awards with 8. Good to see him do well there. History in the making. Your hard work and effort paid off on the pitch, and such a feat didn't go unrewarded at our end of season awards ceremony. It was a superb season for Superettan, who exceeded expectations throughout the campaign and claimed a deserved title. Erik Olander, the Swedish footballer informer. Thank you. So yeah, 30 games unbeaten was a new record. We finished the season unbeaten, and I'm just happy about this. We are gonna absolutely just take a screenshot of this, so bear with me. And understandably, Sangui has said that I've done really well to keep the season unbeaten, so there you go. Overall best 11, let's actually look at this now. The fact that this is the overall best 11 is a little concerning for me, and the fact that Bentel immediately makes it is surprising to me. But let's look at this season. This is our lineup. As you can see, this is what I'm hoping to see more often. So 16 was the goalkeeper Gustafsson, Jonsson, Glavik, and Ronenberg were in the Dream 11. The fact that both my defenders were in there immediately says a lot. Sangui ended up being as a DM, not the centre-back, which I think is going to come back further deeper next year if we can get the players I want. Sigurdsson and Bjorkquist were the midfielders. Poulsen, Silikovic, and Bentel were the front three. But the fact that Josefsson getting 10 goals in 22 games is pretty good, actually, and I like to think is a sign of things to come. Andreasen, Berthroth, Soderstrom, Herby, Coulson, and Peterluga also made the bench, so that's good. And we look at the overall Dream 11. Bentel immediately forces his way into that after just 1 year. Sixten, Ole Christensen, Sixter, we got rid of. He got 11 goals in 32 appearances. Really, I feel a little bad for getting rid of him, but he kind of wanted to move himself, so I just moved him on early before he decided to move on himself. But the fact they were playing this formation before I arrived, I think tells me why they're struggling so much. I do not rate this formation. I really don't. I know some people who love this formation, but I do not like it, and I think it's causing problems. It got my former club relegated. Or at least a variation of it did. So you can understand why I'm a little concerned when I see this is the main formation that this team had before I turned up. So who knows? So, the club expectation, finish in relegation playoffs. And work towards repairing the club's financial damage. That's not my fault. You're the team that's done this. So they want me to play entertaining football, attacking football, possession football, and high tempo pressing football. At least they don't want me to use set pieces now, which is nice. But yeah, they want me to repair the club's financial damage and to remain in the league for the next, well, God knows how long. I mean, why wouldn't you? The fact that the finish the relegation playoffs is the first step is actually pretty useful and gives me hope that I can potentially do quite well in our new campaign. So we're going to accept it. Alright, so we're going to have the season team meeting. This could go well. Okay, so, oh god, how many do we want? I need to go through this properly. We're good enough to avoid relegation next year. It might be via the relegation playoffs, but that's what we're working towards. This could go backfire me. Oh yes, I actually love it. I love the fact they didn't actually say no. So really, that tells me that they are happy with what I've done. I'm not going to give any promises, because obviously why would I? And let's talk next year. Well, that went better than expected. I honestly expect them to start fighting me and say, no. We can't avoid relegation. That's never going to go. No, not at all. No. I don't know why I did that, but okay. Yeah, we did okay. And, 13th, yeah, 11 weeks for pre-season. 11 weeks of pre-season. So we're going to come back to see who actually goes up and who goes down, because as soon as they've actually got promoted with us, it's now going to be see who goes up between Ulsters and who stays up in this division, because they take on Halmstad. You know, the team we beat 3-0 at the beginning of the year in the Cup? Yeah, we beat in the quarterfinal. How be actually... Oh my god, Sirius won the league! Oh my god! That's the first time ever! I've never... Wow, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, your team has just won the title. And I can't believe I'm saying that, but congratulations, you've done it. Runners-up in 1924, they'd somehow won the league this year after finishing just 9th for the year before. They've won it with 52 points. You drew 16 times, and you won the title. What on earth is this table? I've got to share this. This is a ridiculous table. Wow. Wow. All right. How on earth has this happened? The fact that there's only 12 points between first place and 10th is ridiculous. This is the most competitive season I've ever seen. And Sirius are the team to win it. What a season this is. Good lord. You know what's funny? We've just completed the repairing the club's financial damage immediately, and we didn't even do anything ourselves. We just got the prize money in, and apparently we fixed it. Thanks, board. We did it 2 years early. You love us. You really do. Okay, so end of season's arrived. We've just seen our medals being awarded, and 21 medals being given out. With the qualifier, you've got to play at least one match. So Olsen, despite only making a substitute appearance, has got a medal. Congratulations to him. He realised that most of the players who have got a medal are quite young. If you take away, maybe, let's actually compare this. So we've already got 4 players over the age of 29. We've got another 2 players who are 29, and actually it's almost an aging squad in a way, but at the same time, it could be interesting to see what happens here. And we paid out 425,000 for winning the league. That suddenly kind of hit my overall balance, doesn't it? That hurts, doesn't it? Not ideal at all. We do know we have some players now that we can look at. This guy is immediately being brought up. He has just been relegated. So I'll be very surprised if he wants to stay at his current club. And let's double check. Has he actually got... This is not recent, so we need to double check this could be changed. Because I wouldn't be surprised if this is a changed opinion now, because he's only 19. He wants a little bit of money, and not a lot. And given that we're now a top flight team, I want to get more views on this guy, because he played 25 times. They did get relegated with him playing as a right back, but he's only 19. He's the kind of player I'd actually sign and try and make better for the club. So, wing back on support, not amazing, bit average, but we can make him into a star. He's an attacking fullback too, so he'd absolutely suit the whole situation, I think. Though, Ulsters actually did get promoted, so Vanamo, who were in the top flight, who in the top 2 for so long, missed out on the last of the year and missed out the 2 teams who ended up getting promoted instead of them. Unfortunately for us, AFC Eskilstuna did get promoted, so they will be the biggest Eskilstuna team in the Swedish leagues now, which is a shame. And we have seen 3 teams go down in our division instead. Norby, Ellsborg, and IFK Eskilstuna are all down. Falensburg did survive in the end. So, the teams coming down are Halmstad, Wummer, Borkanan, and Melby are all going down. So, I might either pick the scraps with those 3 teams. But the fact that Sirius won the league on goal difference, despite drawing 16 times and only winning 12, is ridiculous. I've never seen a team win a league title having drawn more games than they've won. That's a new one for me. And they're in the Champions League. What a bizarre situation that is. And we're in this next year, so who knows what's going to happen. What I'm going to do, though, is actually end this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys will like and share this video. And that you subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out a lot. But anyway, until next time, goodbye. And well, good night.